Good morning, mathematicians. Turn that extra light on. Actually, I wonder if I angled myself that way, I'd be getting more natural sunlight on my face, which is probably good for me. Oh well, whatever. We're here. Yeah, whatever. We're here. Okay. Time to play some Lean. What else is new? Bright and early. Bright and early on a Saturday morning. More bright than early. Hey, Leo. Oh, interesting. So yesterday, hey, Costa Kachori. Yesterday, someone said your icons, your gear icons had changed. And uh, it's interesting. They hadn't changed for me yet, but now they've changed for me. Most peculiar. Most peculiar indeed. Have you ever heard of such a crazy thing? What are you saying, Boris? You've been meaning to get one of those lamps, which claims to solve SAD, but the names are too silly. I have one of those lamps, yeah. I have one of those lamps. Not that I don't really feel that I have seasonal affective disorder in any strong way, but you know, at my latitude, um, there's a very big difference between when the sun rises in the winter and when it rises in the summer, and so just to sort of keep consistent with my circadian rhythm, I turn it on. I use it every day when I wake up to try and, I don't know, regulate my sleep schedule. You want one of those lamps that cure hungry, but alas. I don't get why you called him modern day Diogenes, though. Hey, did it erase our progress? No. All our 4 lines of progress. Good thing it didn't erase it. Right. Which uni did I get my PhD from? I don't have my PhD yet. I will have my PhD in March, presumably, from the University of Calgary. Right, okay. Where are we here? Right, so h is a function that we should be able to apply to 1/2, right? But we probably need something like have 1/2 bigger than 0. No, bound doesn't do it? Maybe that's by Limerith. No? What? What are you talking about? By. Yeah, what do you... This is insane. No, but I mean, Lean should just know... Okay, I mean, Lean should just know that 1/2 is bigger than 0, right? Uh... 1/2... Yeah, maybe if I go back... I gotta go back and look at other times when I did something like this. Maybe somewhere in problem set 3. Your digs aren't as bougie as Diogenes? Why is the analysis... What does this analysis thing mean now? I'm not sure I understand the question. We're just trying to do analysis as rigorously as possible. And that means doing it on the computer. Maybe you'll record model theory video today, or you'll watch a lot of Naruto. I feel like there's time to do both. The day is but young. Though the stream be late, the day be but young. Yeah, I for sure Leo has the swag. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, just don't be anxious. I don't know. To be honest, I don't have better advice than that for the exam anxiety. Um, I personally don't really have exam anxiety. I get excited by exam side. Okay, we do something like this. Have a 2 and then it's just this. Yeah, okay. Gone the days of paper. The next step in human evolution is lean. Amen, brother or sister. I don't know. Sorry, the real deal. Actually, I say amen, brother, to everyone. That's true. That's true. Even to my sister. Amen, brother. Because you got to say it like that. It doesn't hit the same if you say amen, sister. Actually, it still hits. That still hits. Okay, I've got to rethink some things in my life. Um, yeah. How would that help? Wouldn't you be sleep deprived? Oh, just drink 3 Red Bulls before the exam. Yeah, yeah. That is the last thing you want to do. Okay. Now. Again, I want to like intro at A2 somehow, you know? Uh Yeah, uh the 3 genders in Naruto. Plucky, protagonist, moody twink, and girl. Perhaps that's the model that the world should adopt. We should switch to the Naruto-based gender model. You remember reading a Reddit story of a dude and his dad who swore by a Red Bull and Snickers pre-exam? Yeah, yeah. It turns out they just had diabetes. uh, um, I mean caffeine for focus too, I guess. But yeah. Okay. Yeah. How do I intro a how do I intro at a goal? I don't know if I've ever done something like that. I mean, somehow like I have the fact that one half is bigger than 0, and so somehow uh can I just say use one half bigger than 0 at A2 or something? No, it wouldn't be a use. But is one half better than 0? Well, absolutely not. It's not better than 0. Absolutely not. So I guess we can't use it. Okay, what do we do? What do we do? Your AeroPress routine is the one thing that gets you out of bed at 3 p.m. Well, whatever works. Whatever works. Well, no, we already we did that step. You don't even need to do a linearith. You don't even need to do a linearith because h is just a function. So we already have that step. We applied h to one half. The problem is, chat NK, what questions you have about model theory? Literally everything. Pretend I know nothing because I do. Yeah, Boris has the correct explanation. Boris has the correct explanation. Have yeah, I don't know. Do I Google it again? So I'm pretty sure I didn't do anything like this in any previous exercises. What is a model? There you go. Perfectly good question. The Skolem paradox? Leo, I'm surprised you don't know. How to intro a goal lean, or how to intro a hypothesis lean. Oh, do I just wait? Do I just intro A2? No. Okay, maybe. This sounds like the worst way to do it, but hang on. Let me try and do this again. Have A3 be the statement that on half is bigger than 0. Except how am I supposed to prove something so stupid? Very strange. Very strange. Internal versus external cardinality. Yes, please talk about that. Oh, and please talk about yeah, there being countable models of ZFC and what that means exactly. Please talk about that. I mean, I think there was questions I had that came up in my interview with Almeida. Ah, crap. I said his name wrong again. You don't know such a thing. Had deemed a paradox. Yeah, I mean, if something's called a paradox in math, it's most likely not a paradox. Any idea of LaTeX doc collab without suckling at the teat of overleaf? GitHub. You just use GitHub. Yeah, there you go. For everything you work on alone, but without collab stuff. Yeah, but you can collab on GitHub. And you don't even need to link it to Overleaf. You could just, share the repository. Thanks. Yeah, no one's commented on my cup yet. I guess I never told you guys, but my father recently deceased earlier this year, and so my sister made this mug for me. It's got me and my dad on one side, and it says "I love you, son" on it. So I switched over. People have seen my other mug, and I've showed my other mug on stream a number of times, but I've switched over to using this one every day. You probably won't. You mean the video is supposed to be short? Ah, come on. Come on. Well, how am I ever gonna learn? I can't go read about these things on my own time, Leo. So I don't know if you're not gonna force feed me these things, then I don't know. I don't know how I'm ever gonna learn it. What if I ask a more specific question? What if I ask my ripoff model of GPT? Um, oh, Borchardt set theory. Okay, maybe I'll check it out. Yes, it will always be helping me convert coffee to proofs. Okay, how should I ask it? Suppose I have a hypothesis in lean of the form P implies Q, and I know that P is true. How can I unpack this to get Q? I don't know. It's not the best way to word it. Talking about set theoretic universe as a model might clarify internal versus external cardinality indirectly. Like language for set theoretic universes is the same as for directed graphs. So model of ZFC is just a directed graph. Have HQ Q. Okay, and then I can feed it these two things. Okay, so I do need to somehow oh, norm num. Of course. Of course. And yeah, I guess I want this to be 1/2 the real number as well. BT dubs, this should be 1/2 the real number. By norm num. Havu. Okay. But now do I really need to manually type the conclusion of A2? That sounds so bogus. Have A4, and I'm back to using crappy variable names, by the way. Obviously you can see that I didn't need to tell you. Have exists n for all n greater than n a n minus, oh, it's got to be a n minus l less than 1/2 by A2 A3, I think. No. Exact A2, A3? No. Nom nom tactic. You can fit internal versus external cardinality in this video. You have short remarks on forcing, undefinability of truth, and incompleteness theorems. Yes, please. Yes, please, good sir. Book on model theory and logic. Yes, please. I prithee thee, do tell. Or using specialize and then doesn't write specialize? Okay. Or maybe I need to swap the order. And I'll also try the apply exact thing. Maybe I need to swap the order because of like function application. You know what I mean? No, that didn't work. Okay, but what if I were to apply A2 and then by apply A2 and then and after I apply A2 I exact A3 or something. Can I put these on other lines until it closes? No, maybe not. Yeah, how does that work? But you don't have a more intuitive analog for that. For each of the set theory things, you have examples and groups, fields, graphs that exhibit the same thing, which makes it more intuitive. Think about making a video about the connection between sphere packing and information theory. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I have somewhere. I have Conway's book on sphere packings and lattices. I've hardly read. This is like one of the earlier math books I ever bought, and I've hardly read it because at the time it was way too complicated for me, and I was, even back like a decade ago, I was already thinking, I'm dreaming. I'm like, I'm sure that the missing Moore graph problem has something to do with the Leech lattice. And so that's why I got the book. Started trying to find any clues I could in there. There's a part of me that still feels this is the case. I have my reasons. Is it the goal? Is it because this is... it'd be so funny if it's because this is the other way around. Yeah, by, apply, and exact? No, I mean... Should there be a comma here? How does it work when you do a one-liner? You read Jacobian as Jacobian in Japanese. Interesting. Oh, did that work now? Did that work now? That worked now. Okay. Sweet. Good for us. Maybe you can fit internal, external cardinality and Skolom's paradox into this video. I mean, that would be cool too. What sphere packing and information theory got to do with one another? Well, there's stuff like... well, I don't know if this is exactly the information theory thing, but, there's like error correcting codes, for example. And so you can build... I mean, error correcting codes are sort of connected to these combinatorial designs and combinatorial designs themselves are also like related to the error correcting codes are like very information theory-esque. In the presence of noisy channels with Gaussian noise, which is common and also often optimal if you are the noisemaker, the highest information throughput you can achieve turns into a sphere packing problem. Okay. Yeah. Multivariate Gaussians. Yeah, I mean it's crazy. There's so much interesting stuff connected to sphere packings because they're also connected to lattices, and like I think that's why, as Boris, as he said, the Fields Medal was awarded for the Dimension 8 case, and that proof goes by an application of modular forms. Maybe we should... I may not remember, but maybe we could look at that. We could look at that tomorrow. Go look at the paper. Try to understand it. Why can't you learn information theory by just going to the information desk? Have you tried? Maybe you can. Have you tried? Do you know that you can't? Okay, so... A4 tells us that we can... A4 tells us that there exists an n that does this stuff. So can we do something like choose NHN using A4? Yeah. And then and then I could specialize this at two values of n, right? Is this big brain time? Gangster Bob 007? Not so secret agent? Yes, this is triple big brain time. Oh, good morning, Arad. I didn't see it. Gotcha, bye. Okay, now I gotta go back to this nonsense I was writing yesterday. So how do I make this contradiction? Most science-pilled stream name so far. What did I even call today's stream? I don't even remember. What time are we at? How long have I been yapping here? Okay, I'll play a little longer. I guess I really just want one of them to be even and one of them to be odd, right? So, what do I need? I need have even bigger. Have even bigger, and I'll have that be the statement that 2 times n is bigger than or equal to n, and I'll have that by bound probably. I mean, maybe that's and then I'll have odd bigger, which will be 2 times n plus 1 bigger than n, and I'll do that by a bound. And then what is bro is on a bulk? Kind of. I definitely, yeah. I haven't actually been tracking my calories closely lately, but I've definitely been, because I feel that maybe I've been going too hard and stretching myself across too many things, and then also not. So I try to like to be leaner, especially I want to do. I would really like to break a 20-minute 5K this summer, and that's definitely easier. I'm like, 20 pounds heavier than I was the last time I did just under 20-minute on a treadmill. But that's not the same as outdoors. That doesn't count. But there's a trade-off. I look better with my shirt off now, and so I'm more muscular. So, I don't know. It's hard. It's hard wanting to be bulky and wanting to run a sub 25K. These goals are somewhat at odds with each other, but I believe I can still lift hard, and run fast. Send a pic of my weight, and I'll challenge me to be somewhere else 6 months in. Yeah, I'm still not sure if I want to go up or down. Yeah. I would maybe start that challenge too. I don't know if I'm ready to start that challenge quite yet. I still feel like I need to, I don't know, just get, uh, I feel like I just need to let myself eat whatever for a while longer. Uh, and then, yeah, maybe once my thesis is submitted or something, and then I'll be able to divert both more physical and mental energy to well, thank you Gangster Bob for believing in me. Um yeah. In lean, just such that on paper, a comma. I don't think that's actually totally accurate. Um yeah. That's full on prol. They called it bigger. That's full on prol. Wait, how's that prol? Oh, it is basically such that, yeah. Making fun of Leo for not knowing lean, not K. Good, yeah. Don't make fun of me or you'll get the ban. uh, Bro thinks a lot longer about his diet plans than proof strategy. Maybe for the better, yeah. 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 You were sure the human friendly dog food? Tracking macros. Yeah, I did see some YouTube short the other day where someone was like he was looking at the dog food and he saw, the protein content to calorie ratio and then yeah, started eating it. Can you ban people, Leo? Uh-oh. I've given you too much power perhaps. Okay, where am I? I've been yapping for like an hour. Wow, I've been yapping so long. We got to restart this. What am I trying to do? Oh yeah, I'm trying to specialize. So I need to. Yeah, the problem is I want to specialize in two different ways, right? So probably I need to do something like this, but like have like a have statement in front of the specialize, so I don't permanently change it. Yeah, Where's one of the ones where I was like proving something didn't converge? Um, you can do the same timeout thing. Wild. And with four more blues, we can ban me. Okay. So, oh, wait a second. Whoa, 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 whoa. It deleted everything I did? Oh my god. Oh my god. No. No. Oh. Yeah, I could just check stream, but still. Brutal. Brutal. I don't know. Maybe that's the kind of thing that makes me want to just end stream right now. Yeah, but I'm lazy. I'm a mathematician. I'm literally lazy by definition, you know? Um, where was I here? Okay. Have A2 H1 half. Yeah, why are you yelling at me? This should be right. Have A2 H1 half. Right. have a 3, which is the statement that 1/2 the real number is bigger than 0. Wait, /r is bigger than 0 by norm num. Always forget about norm num. Then a 4, I think, was the statement that there exists. Right, exists. And mind you, I could just copy paste it from here. I don't know why I was complaining about that before. Have this, and that was by what? A3, A2, something like that? Or that was just A3, A2, or A2, A3. And then what did I have next? Oh yeah. Have EB 2 times n bigger than n by bound. Have EO 2 times n plus 1 bigger than n by bound. Why are you shouting at me now? Why are you mad? Why are you mad? You weren't mad before. Oh, I need to choose n. Right, I need to choose n hn using a4. Right. Choose n hn using a4. Right? That's right. That gave me n. So why are you still shouting at me about this other stuff? Sorry, what are you guys talking about in chat? Probably Up's model theory video odds. Lean in general does not assume lem on its own. This game in particular restricts pretty strongly which deduction rules you're allowed to use. You have more Wikipedia stats. Hadamard's lemma is the page most dense with math formulas. Interesting. And filters in topology is a schizoid page with the most formulas. Wow. Very interesting. Average page has 6 formulas with 6 characters in each on average. Huh. You missed almost the entire stream. True. When are we getting 4-hour-long office hours? I'll tell you when we're getting 4-hour-long office hours. When my view count goes up. When my office hours start paying the rent. Currently, I basically make $0 on office hours. But if I streamed 4 hours a day and made a living off of that, you bet your ass you'd have 4-hour-long office hours. The statement is conditioned on those pages with formulas. Downloaded pretty much all of math and phys. So there's 150k pages. I have 20% formula. 10 hours in one day? Yeah, I don't know if I even want to do the 8 hours again. Do I have a previous theorem that says any subsequence of a convergent sequence also converges to that value? No, we've basically built up nothing in terms of the general theory. Yeah, I guess streaming probably will never make money. I don't know actually. I don't know. Maybe if I spent some time, if I did some linear algebra streams on Twitch or something, I could maybe make some money. Next come the on-the-fly AI videos generated 5 seconds before the viewer watched. Yeah. I feel like we're not that far away. To be honest, we are not that far away. Discrete math proof streams are the most genuine piece of streaming known to humanity. Yeah, I mean that could be good. That could be good. It seems like people liked. I just made that random video for my students the other day, but it seemed like people liked it. I seriously don't know why. I don't know what's going wrong with this statement though. Here, why is it yelling at me? Missing cases? The fuck? Oh, is it because it needs to know that n is bigger than 0 or something? It needs to know that n is bigger than 1? It probably needs to know that, right? Right. Doesn't it just know that, though? I mean, have NO be the statement that n is bigger than, n is bigger than 0. Oh, sorry, I read it the wrong way. God damn it. And what do I do? Buy. Like, surely Linnerith isn't the thing to handle this. What if I did, like, what if I did it like 2 is bigger than 0? Wow, bound worked there. I didn't need norm num there. And then this was like by Linnerith TO or something. I missed an A equals? Wait, where? What? Where? What? N surject into R defender? I'd love to understand that better with the discrete math thing. This is funny. You actually like it? Wait, what? Oh! I see what you're saying. Wait, is that maybe what, okay. Wait, so I didn't, wait, maybe I didn't even need this. Maybe I didn't even need this. Okay. Okay, and after all that work, we're back to where we started. So you still write GE, but nonetheless column bigger? Social class predictor? Huh? Oh, I see, yeah. I see what you mean. Okay, now what? Have inequality 1 have inequality, actually the let's see, the even inequality, EI, the even inequality, no, EI is better, I'm too lazy. The even inequality, which will be specialize specialize HN at 2 times n Where did we do the other special S's? Actually, maybe I'm actually done for today. Hopefully it doesn't delete everything again since we spent all this time redoing it. But, yeah. You literally have a video titled Surjections. Okay, I'm gonna go bring that up now. Surjections from S onto... Oh, did I spell it? Oh. L to J. Here we go. Nice. Yeah, maybe I'll go watch that while I have second breakfast. Because I do have second breakfast. Is this 2-letter variable name typical in Lean? Probably not. I literally have no training in good variable names in programming, so I should probably go read up on that. Anywho,